Welcome back, everybody, to, yes, another episode of Rise of the Tomb Raider. So, let us get going. Alright, so, we finished all the tombs, as far as I know. So now we're all the way back up here. And we could finish the game here now. There's still a bunch of stuff that we haven't found, but it's okay. Let's use the campfire and fast travel there. All right. Oh, excuse me. All right. Now, I think this is the right one that we need. The point of no return. Where there's going to be more campsites, but we just can't. We lose the ability to fast travel. So the only way to go back is to load up a previous save or whatever and go from there. But we won't be doing that. Yep, this is the last one. All right. Okay. Let's see, we gotta go this way, it looks like. Okay.
All squads, I have a visual on Croft.
Oh, great.
Must not be allowed into the Chamber of Souls.
Konstantin.
Great.
I don't think you'll be able to hit him.
We'll keep trying. We're reloading the trebuchet. Hold on. We're not going to be able to hit him from here.
I know. I've got to shoot the fireball in the air. Get ready. Let's try again.
Oh, great. We're going to shoot the fireball in the air to knock down a helicopter.
Okay, we're ready. On your signal. Now! Here it comes.
Got you, you son of a bitch.
Ugh, damn it! Send in a squad, now! I want her dead!
Lara, we're under attack. We're trying to get rid of this son of a bitch.
Well, yeah, I'm under attack too.
You've got to get out of there.
No, we're in this fight to the end.
Thank you, Sophia.
Come on.
Lara, he's headed back your way.
Oh, come on. He's got missiles. That's not fair.
I'm not done yet!
We're loading up the trebuchet. Hold on.
Ouch.
Okay, we're ready. On your signal.
Fire!
We're launching.
I'm down to face me, you coward!
Ugh, damn it! If there's any
So many of them. What's up, Danny? Oh, come on. So much death. What's up, Spiderhead? We're just, you know, fighting helicopters here that are shooting missiles at me.
We have to reset the counterweight. We'll be ready soon.
Hopefully we'll still be alive.
Got to use the Greek fireball. It's the only way.
We're ready to fire.
Oh, come on. Didn't want to miss a thing? Whoa. And we fall again. And no one saw us fall? What's up, Christy? Oh, you know, we're just hanging in there. More or less falling in there. Come on, Laura, fight back. Oh, yeah. You wouldn't want to mess with Laura, man. Oh, no! Great, now we don't have a weapon.
You and I now, Lara. You have no weapons, no allies, no hope. This place will be... I've got you. No! My destiny lies in the Chamber of Souls. You know, you're strong. I can see it. Yes, I knew him. When my sister infiltrated your family, I was watching the shadows. Was a brilliant man, but he
come
was
on.
weak.
Oh. I think we got the point on that one. There we go. That was a better timed one. Now give me back my stuff.
It's not my destiny. I was meant for greatness.
You're great at dying.
This was never your destiny. Your sister let you believe that.
I did all of this.
So how's everyone doing today?
Don't you walk away from me. Wait! Trinity killed your father.
No, you're lying.
He begged for his life. And when that failed... Come on, do it! He begged for his life.
Yeah.
Burn in hell.
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. We're getting very, very close here to the end.
Anna! Stop! Your men are defeated. Your brother is dead. No! That's what Trinity has wrought. Death. And that's all they'll ever bring. Give this up.
I gave up everything for this. I have no intention of giving it to Trinity.
What about your father? You're dooming him to be mocked by history. How can you let this go? When you're so close?
I'm willing to make that sacrifice. I can't let you take it.
Think of the millions suffering and dying. We can save them. We can change the world. Together.
The cost is too high, Anna. We aren't meant to live forever. Death is a part of life.
That's easy for you to say. You're not the one who's dying.
But this isn't about you. This is about humanity, about protecting what it means to be human.
They're coming! We're surrounded!
Oh yeah.
Jacob, look out!
Sorry about that, but glad you're
The sword.
doing okay
Sword
though.
meant for the world.
This is your chance, Lara. Everything I've done, everything you've done. Another Croft doesn't have to die for this.
It won't.
But I'm willing to.
Well, I'm not.
Yeah, you should have brought more ammo.
Please. I'm dying. This is my only hope.
Jacob, hold on.
I've held on for too long already.
You knew I'd destroy it.
In all my years, I've met few as extraordinary as you.
Aww.
It's finally happening. My ending.
I'm sorry. All I wanted was to make a difference.
Oh, you did.
You already have.
And he just disappears like that? That's cool.
My dearest Lara, I often think about how my father would turn over in his grave if he knew the shame I had brought upon our family's name. Croft, what does it even mean? I just hope you can make your own mark on this world someday. Remember that the extraordinary is in what we do, not who we are.
Very true.
Destroying the source was the right thing to do.
I still feel like I let him down.
I think you would have made the same choice. Come on. You've got a plane to catch.
I listened to his last tape 1,000 times, but it's as if I was hearing my father's words only now, for the first time. It doesn't matter what choices he would have made. I have to make my own. The myth of Kitezh was real. There are secrets out there that can change the world. I need to find them. Not for my father, not for anyone else. Trinity is still out there, and they're more powerful than I ever imagined. I can stop them. I can make a difference. I can make the right difference.
Plus, you know, it always has good music too. Now, I could have finished this off yesterday, or last episode, or whatever you want to say it, but I knew we weren't that far away. But I wanted to do this as a special. There's a lot of credits, though. It's amazing how many people work on a game. I know Square Enix is a big company too, so they can pull from a bunch of people. Now this year marks the 25th anniversary of Lara Croft and the Tomb Raider series. So I'm hoping that they release another game this year. Everything's been on the hush hush, but with Square Enix it usually pretty is. So not a lot of stuff gets leaked out until it's near ready. But with everything that happened last year, it might have got pushed back 1 year or something like that. I don't know. Or they might do something special for the 30th. I don't know. But, well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see, right? But, I mean, like I said, we still got Shadow of the Tomb Raider to play, so. Yes, a lot of foreigners. Yeah. They come from all over. Well, I don't even bother trying to pronounce names. What's up, JQ? How you doing? You just missed the ending, man. You're gonna have to watch it on the replay. Yeah, it snowed where I'm at too, but we didn't get much. How much snow did you get? I know you're further south than me, so. And east. Got about 4 inches? Okay. 4 inches and you couldn't travel to work? Really? Man. But no, I mean, this is pretty good for a 2015 game. I think it's pretty good. There we go. We're at the cutscene now.
Anna, you said another Croft doesn't have to die for this. What did you mean by that?
This is why you play the credits.
You killed my father, didn't you? Trinity ordered his execution. I couldn't do it. You're lying. I loved him. No!
Oh.
It's done.
Good.
What about Croft?
No. Not yet.
Ooh, what did that mean? What did that mean? And who just took out Anna? We don't know. All right, let's look at the manor now. Oh, when I was in Ohio, we drove through a foot or more. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's nothing. All right. So we got a couple stories here. So let's look at blood ties. So we got some other missions that we can do, and we're in the house. Hey, I would take it though, Jay. I mean, I really would. If they tell you don't drive, don't drive.
To Lara Croft, a current tenant of premises. This is to serve as your final notice for the purposes of terminating your ownership of Croft Manor. You are required to immediately vacate and surrender possession of said manor to Atlas de Mornay, executor of estates.
Lara, it is unfortunate that you have forced my hand in this matter, but so be it. As you know, your parents appointed me executor of the estate in the event of their absence. Since your mother disappeared, her death was never technically declared. And given the circumstances surrounding your father's death, it's no surprise that he never drafted a formal last will and testament to account for this circumstance. Unfortunately, you have no legal claims to the estate. I'm willing to negotiate a modest monthly stipend from your trust, but only if you leave the manor by week's end. Don't fight me on this, Lara. Your mother wouldn't want that. Sincerely, Atlas.
Hey, phone, where
There
are
has
we?
to be a
Get us
will
out
or
of here.
some
I
kind
can't.
of
We're
evidence
off
of what
the map.
happened to Mum in the
I think
manor
we're lost.
somewhere. Dad's safe.
What's up, Mike? All right, we got to get into the safe. So there's a bunch of things we can look at.
Dad would have liked me to go to Oxford, but I insisted on UCL.
And yes, I'm still new here.
Yep, looks real. Roth once offered to forge me a fake diploma to show Dad.
All right. 1988, huh? There's something here.
Well, this is a hell of a thing. I met someone tonight quite unexpectedly. But it
You
took
missed the
a
ending,
few, it
Mike.
seems. I've been so buried in my work, so distracted by my latest revelations, I never bothered to notice my surroundings. But there she was, sitting at my table in the library. Her name is Amelia. And apparently she's been studying right next to me. Art history, of all things. I shared some of my research against my better judgment, but I wanted to see how she would respond. And she did not disappoint. I felt as if I was suddenly engaged in a mental game of chess, moving and counter-moving in argument. At one point, that poor old librarian had to shush us as if we were children. I feel so foolish for not having noticed her earlier. She's a brilliant woman who's challenged my ideas for the first time in memory. In truth, I don't know if she's feeling as exhilarated as I am right now, but I dare say our conversation was mutually stimulating. For the first time in a long time, I find myself thinking about something else besides my research. I hope she returns for another round tomorrow.
Yeah, I think that guy's got the hots for him, huh?
My parents made a good team, challenging each other from the start. My birthday crown. I was so proud of that thing. That's my handwriting. My penmanship was pretty good.
Treasure of the ancients. All right. Geez, oh, peace, there's tons of stuff to look at in here.
A picture with Dad and Anna. Never liked wearing dresses, but the color was nice.
Yeah, I don't see Laura wearing wearing dresses too much here.
This is probably my grandfather Benjamin.
I found everything on something. But not on this one. Okay, what else do we got? I got a book here. So many things to look at.
I finally introduced Richard to the family. It went precisely how I imagined. I see but polite grace from mother, indifference and disinterest from father, and thinly veiled contempt from Atlas. Of course they don't approve. To them, Lord Croft is the man who took away their beloved daughter and ruined her long-standing engagement, though I was never going to marry that repugnant Earl of Farringdon anyway. One might think they would be happy that I was being courted by a genuine lord of the realm. It just happens to be Richard Croft. In their eyes, the man who single-handedly ruined a once great family. But there's nothing to be done now. Watching how Richard dealt with their subtle insults and disrespect. Such grace and calm. I know he did it for me. I think I'm falling in love with this man. It will break my mother's heart, but I cannot live the life she imagined for me. My time with Richard has only made this clearer.
Yep.
It must have been hard for Mum to go against her family's wishes. I'm glad she did. Dad's map of the forgotten cities of northern Syria. He was closer than he knew to finding the Prophet's tomb.
He was. But we found it.
Dad's book about immortality myths might be useful in my research.
Oh, he wrote a book. Oh, nice. Oh, it's only a second edition, though? Really? He can't even keep a first edition for himself? It's kind of bad. Alright. So the only thing left in here is the safe.
Needs a combination. It's got to be in Dad's
Alright.
papers somewhere. Maybe in the library. The door to the library. Dad's artifacts from the Nile Valley. I always loved looking at these. Dad became interested in immortality myths after his expeditions to Egypt.
Kind of cool. Can you imagine just having this type of stuff laying around your house?
This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants' passages.
We just might have to remember that. Oh, there's the library. Oh, but the door is locked!
Locked. There's got to be another way through. Too dark. Going to need a flashlight.
Alright, find a flashlight now.
Hi, Dad. I've been thinking about Mum lately. I wish I knew more about her. How did you meet? What was she like? Winston told me that she was a brilliant artist. Are some of her paintings locked up in the West Wing? And I guess I just want to know, did she love me, Dad? Did she ever say that she did? Maybe I'm just being silly, but will you tell me more about her the next time I'm home from school?
It's a big house.
Lara, I've reviewed the report from your therapist. I have to say I was surprised to see a clean bill of health. I somehow doubt you've so easily abandoned your irrational claims. Indeed, where have you been the past few weeks? My secretary discovered that you booked a flight to Turkey on the 20th. You can't have been simply sightseeing, as your customs claims suggest. I know you're up to something, and I'll be damned if I let you use the Croft assets to indulge the same obsession that led to my sister's death. It's not too late to relinquish your claims on the manor voluntarily. If you refuse, I will find a way to cut you off. Sincerely, Atlas.
This is not good. Atlas, your mother's brother, wants to kick you out of the house.
Sir Lancelot, don't worry. I won't be boring your sword this time.
Okay, nothing else in here.
The Grand Hall. Always loved playing in here as a kid. This will be one of the first things to fix.
I think the house needs a little bit of repair, though. It's just, it might be me, but I don't know. I don't think it's supposed to be raining in here.
A phoenix figurine. I bet this appealed to Dad's idea of immortality, of rising from the ashes and being born anew.
Again, just really cool stuff laying around the house. Okay, we need to find some gear. Can we go here?
Lara, you know the West Wing is off limits.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to see.
We've been through this.
Was
locked.
Mum's room in
Need
here?
a key to open this. Dad was always so protective of the West Wing.
What are you doing sitting there on the floor, Mistress Lara?
Looking at the compass.
Nope, just walking around the house.
The offer came in the post last week, and I still haven't told Richard. He flew ahead to Tibet, where I will meet him shortly. I never told him I was submitting my work. Never thought there was a chance of being accepted. Oh, but a gallery tour is not something I can pass up. The show will take me away from England for over a year. I'll begin in New York and travel across the United States and... oh, God! I'm giddy even writing these words. When Richard and I were married, I was prepared to relegate my painting to a hobby. But it was Richard who objected, who gave me my atelier and studio. Without that support, I might still be painting boring landscapes. Now I can't shake the foolish sensation that leaving would be a betrayal. He will laugh at that and insist I accept, even though I know it will break his heart to be apart. He never once asked me to sacrifice any part of my life for his. I have, of course, in 1,000 small ways over the years, but he would never ask. The discussion can wait, and I will join him in Tibet. I won't cast a shadow over his find. I will be by his side in his triumph, as I know he will stand by my side, in time.
May I inquire?
Just thinking about discovering faraway places, about finding adventure.
I'm sure you will, my lady. You've the soul of an explorer. But don't grow up too fast.
Another one of Dad's immortality artifacts. I think Roth bought this for him from a trader in Greece.
I need to find a flashlight.
I'm not sure. I really need to brush up on my ancestors one of these days.
We're going to call him Uncle Bob. Because why not?
Got to remember to pack this for my next trip.
That's a weird looking flashlight, but hey, it works. We got a flashlight now. Okay, so now we can go down the servants' passes.
Hey, Jonah. Sorry for not getting back to you sooner. I've decided to do some research at the manor. A lot has happened, and I need some time to think about what I want to do.
Some really bad audio right there.
This old place is filled with memories and secrets. Uncle Atlas has tried to keep me out of here for so long, I don't even know if I want to keep it. But after everything that's happened, maybe I can find out what it still means to me. If it's worth fighting him for, I'll let you know how things worked out when I'm back in London.
So where is the manor at, I wonder? Alright. Now that we got a flashlight, let's go into the secret passageway. I mean, it's just a servant's quarter, but... Of course, something has to fall and break.
Falling apart. Maybe I should just let my uncle have this place.
Nonsense.
They say a good test of a relationship is how well you travel together. Well, I'd say Amelia and I have passed that test with flying colors. Indeed, these last few months in Egypt have been nothing short of extraordinary. She and Roth get on like old uni chums. In fact, the two have spent more than a few nights drinking and playing cards into the wee hours. Despite her decidedly proper upbringing, Amelia's taken to roughing it more than I ever have. She fits in and connects with the local populace with such amazing empathy. Because of her, I've had a bit of an unexpected breakthrough in my research. She managed to convince an artifact dealer in Old Town to sell me a magnificent and quite unusual Tibetan scroll. From what I can tell, it seems to contain details surrounding an immortality ritual of some sort. I think it's time for me to take the next step with Amelia. In fact, I don't think I can wait any longer. I will ask for her hand tomorrow in the bright Egyptian sun amidst the dust and ruins.
Now that's romantic right there. That is just definitely romantic.
I'm not surprised he asked her to marry him as soon as he got the idea.
We need to find the key. This is a cool house, though. I really like this house.
Amelia, I know we have had our differences in recent years. I've tried my best to keep an open mind about your relationship with Richard, but I just can't let you go on this ill-conceived expedition without saying my piece. You say Richard's theories have merit. You say that he may have actually stumbled upon some mythic, unknown truth, but I have seen nothing to support such claims. And while your word may have been enough in times past, I cannot let you squander away what remains of your name and reputation, and that of our family, truth be told, on some damned foolish crusade. I intend to go to Richard's investors and let them know exactly how he's spending their money, but I want to give you a chance to put a stop to this yourself. Please, don't go to Tibet. If not for me, at least for Lara.
Still just as creepy as I remember.
King to Queen 1. I'm going to win this time, Winston.
Clever girl. But you should
We have no
know by
weapons.
now, winning isn't everything. Queen to King's Bishop 6. Check.
Easy for you to say. You always win. Knight takes you.
What I mean to say is...
I would play chess with our old butler Winston on this board. Never could beat him. I always chose white. Maybe if I let him go first once in a while, I might have won.
Try to enjoy the
It's an awesome
journey,
set right there.
Lara. Don't rush to victory. Bishop to King 7. Everything is almost ready for Mistress Lara's birthday expedition
I know.
surprise. It's been a bit of an all-hands-on-deck effort organizing the affair and keeping it secret. She's obsessed with Egypt, memorizing hieroglyphs and ancient Egyptian districts, so she'll be delighted with what Lord Croft has come up with. This will be good for her. She's been acting up of late, but I know she's just craving more of her father's attention. He's been so buried in his research. It'll be a nice moment for the two of them to reconnect. And I do believe he needs it as much as she does.
Dad loved a good bottle of wine. I can still smell his favorite Bordeaux.
That looks nice. Would be nice to get a nice decanter.
Dad, this is it! The basement of despair.
Indeed, Lara. Muster your courage, for this is the only path to the Library of Infinite Knowledge.
Look there, see the string?
Ancient Egyptian tripwire. The keepers of knowledge want none to disturb their treasures. We must tread carefully.
Let me lead. I know how to spot all the traps.
I'm sure you do, my darling. Lead on.
I mean, there's traps? There can't be traps in here. This is my house. What do we got here?
One of the wire traps Winston made for my birthday expedition.
We have a wire trap. That doesn't look like much of a trap, but...
Winston used my hair ribbons to make this. He and Dad put a lot of work into this birthday surprise.
Still, it'd be kind of cool to have a birthday expedition in a basement.
Water damage from the main hall above.
Yeah, this house looks like it is in really desperate need of repair. I don't know much about home restoration, but yeah. I think it needs a little bit of repair. Still need a crowbar. Haven't found a crowbar yet. You're not a crowbar.
Plans for adding electricity to the manor. Dad used to say his granny hated all the bright lights. There's a missing page.
A missing page. Why is there a missing page?
Amelia left tonight. She packed her suitcase and walked right out of here, and I didn't even notice. Like those days in the Oxford Library before we even met. I just had my nose in a book, lost in my own world. I am such a fool. I have let my obsession with this damned ritual of long life rule my better judgment for far too long, and it may already be too late. How could I have not seen this coming? I've made this mistake over and over, always putting my research before my personal life. But it's never hurt like this before. I simply cannot live without her. If I have to give up this accursed quest that has plagued me for so long, then so be it. I am going after her, right now, tonight.
So did Mom leave us? Alright, we made our way into the library.
This ledger has to be in here somewhere. Hopefully it has the combination to the safe.
I've created a clever little map for Lara's birthday expedition. I used the invisible ink Amelia picked up for me in Morocco so many years ago. At the time, I remember being so annoyed by that rather aggressive street vendor, but she just smiled in her sunny way and paid him without a second thought. I assumed it was just a tourist scam, but it actually works. Turns out it requires a very specific kind of vellum and a heat source to illuminate the ink after it's dried. It should prove a nice challenge for Lara to puzzle out.
So, looks like we're gonna have to find some vellum and a heat source.
I always accepted that Richard's
Bam!
rather unorthodox research was just something I had to live with. But this time, the thrill of discovery has taken hold of me. I never imagined I could be drawn in this way. Richard cabled to tell me he's found the monastery. The symbol we deciphered in the scroll was the key to its location. I don't know if I honestly believe that this will lead to the fabled elixir of life, but I can't help but feel that a great secret awaits us there. My brother was threatening to shut down the expedition, but I managed to talk him down for the time being. Now I am going to meet Richard. I would bring Lara if I could, but she's still too young. She'll be in good hands with Winston, and when we return, her parents might just be a bit more famous.
Interesting. Okay, we're gonna have to use that to get up there. Let's keep on going this way though. See if there's anything over here. A statue without a head, a record player.
It appears Sir Reginald's helmet fell off. Or didn't I put it back properly? This music is familiar. It's beautiful.
So many things to read.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure, my favorite painting by Amelia, the day of our wedding anniversary.
So I wonder if that's clues that's for the safe there.
Got to find those objects to figure out the combination to the safe. Dad's lighter. I don't remember him ever using it though.
We got a lighter.
The Croft family crest and initials PC. I wonder if this belonged to my grandfather.
Could be. Alright, we have a lighter now. So we have our heat source.
Okay. Should be able to light the fireplace now.
I've reached the monastery. As Roth predicted, it was hidden deep in the Himalayas. And now that I'm standing on these high stone walls, I am overwhelmed by the sheer beauty of the mountains that surround me. It is simply breathtaking. But what adds to their spiritual majesty is the truth of this place. The monks welcomed me, as is their way, but they seemed to expect me. They must have known someone like me would eventually come seeking answers. I know this is the place. They've conducted the ritual before. I have seen the evidence, the distinctive symbols carved into the floors, the art displayed on the inner chamber's walls. They've created the elixir before, and they will again if I can convince them. I sent Amelia a message straight away. I want her by my side for this discovery.
Dad was looking for an elixir. Was it the elixir of life? One of Winston's notes. He always hid sweets for me to find.
Jaffa cake next to William Blake. Okay.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
Oh, this could be fun. Save combination. We're finding a lot of clues here.
Let me see. These two myths are referencing the same source material. But where did I see this image?
Dad, I think it's this one, in the chapter on Egyptian districts.
Why, yes, I think you're right, Lara.
I remember the page with the illustration of Ra.
My goodness, you've been paying attention, haven't you? This could be an important breakthrough.
Does this mean I'm your research assistant?
That and more, my darling girl.
Takes me. This was always one of my favorite books in this library. I used to trace hieroglyphs.
I like the picture of Ra right there. The eye of Ra.
Those were good times. The best times.
Alright, so let's go up. It's the only place we haven't been. I can't go up. I gotta move it. Come on.
Took quite a tumble off of this old thing when I was a girl. Still feel it in the shoulder from time to time.
Really? That's what's gonna get you? Is that tumble off a ladder? You've fallen off the sides of mountains. Okay, now that's open. I kind of like this outfit on Laura. Just a plain Jane Laura. Jeans, jacket, hoodie. Seems to be better.
Blank, except for the image of a key.
That is unique. I wonder if this is the invisible ink here. I mean, this is the map 2 of 2.
I remember this map now.
Yep.
It leads to the master key, but we made it with a special kind of invisible ink. It could only be seen with the heat of a fire.
Alright. We need the master key for everything. Okay. Well, we found all the maps. Light a fire.
This should help me read the map. I can see the map. Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk near the bookcase.
Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk, huh?
X marks the spot, as they say.
Alright, so was it that one up there? Right? Relics.
This is the map. I can see the map. Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk near the bookcase.
There's the fireplace. Okay. So, fireplace, it's on this side, so...
I can see the map. Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk near the bookcase.
Okay, on the side of the chair. Couch. So I'm assuming chairs are over here. Is it this? Dun, dun, dun.
The master key.
The
This
master
should get me into the
Croft
West Wing.
key. There we go. We have the key.
All right. This should open most rooms in the manor.
Yeah, but we're going for the boxes here.
West Wing.
Going for everything that was locked. There's lots of things that have been locked.
pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6? 8? I think this hieroglyph corresponds to a number, but which one?
Okay. Where was the Egyptian numbers? Or it's a document, that's right. So many things to find in here. Can we open this room? There we go.
Okay, Dad's clues mention Mum's paintings and their anniversary. Hopefully I can find some answers in the West Wing.
Alright. Is anything locked in here? No, I don't think so. It was just that door. No, there was a chest down here though, wasn't there?
The Croft family crest.
It's kind of weird to have locked up, but okay.
Worse than I thought. This is strangely beautiful.
Yeah, this house needs to have a little bit of repair.
With Amelia gone, the manor is a different
They
place.
must have spent a fortune on tape recorders.
Pervades a quiet I can't stand. Even though Lara is too young to understand what has happened, she also senses the change. She's asked after her mother only once, and I'm afraid my reaction must have terrified her. I will need Winston more than ever these next few months to help look after her. I never quite realized how much grief can consume a man, but I am utterly consumed. I know I can't escape the pain, but I will try my damnedest to avoid it. I will seal the West Wing for as long as I live in this place. It will remain exactly as Amelia left it. Perhaps someday Lara can find her own answers there.
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge. I've been able to see Richard in his element, seeing him at his best and his worst. I've experienced the purity and chaos of his passion, and I came to realize I want his passion in my life every day. So it's done. Richard wanted to wait another 4 days until my birthday, but I wouldn't have it. Once I make a decision, I prefer to get on with it. So we found a small chapel in Luxor that was just right. And with Roth and the others at our side, we married as the sun set over this remarkable land. Mother will never forgive me. Atlas will forever resent me. But I don't care anymore. I'm free of de Mornay obligations, free to pursue my own passions and live my life surrounded by those who will encourage and challenge me. I'm excited for the future, whatever it may bring. Tomorrow, Richard and I return home to London as the Crofts, forging our path together.
Okay, so she was
I
done
believe it took this trip
4 days before her birthday. So when is Mom's birthday? Ah, another tape recorder.
Amelia would not have approved. That alone should have been the end of it. But I am, as God made me, a stubborn fool. I locked all the West Wing's doors, and I shall not open them again until either my life or my obstinacy comes to an end. The night before, Roth told me I would someday change my mind. Like a broken arm cast in plaster, he said. The wound would heal, and we would someday shed the bandages to be whole again. The metaphor made me furious. The clumsy way he cast our loss off as nothing more than an inconvenience. There is wisdom in his rough words, but I've done what I must. Perhaps one day, Lara will throw back the doors to let the sun shine in again. Maybe she will find her own sense of peace in this place.
I know, there's tape recorders everywhere.
Mum's wedding ring. I always wondered what happened to it.
It's a nice ring. Don't see any... Oh, there we go.
The inscription is faded.
I think it says forever... No. Finally yours, I think that's what it says. Eternally yours. That's what it is. Eternally yours.
My mother's perfume. The smell. So familiar. I can almost remember her.
But hardly ever talks about her mom.
Mum, on her wedding day. She looks so beautiful.
October.
There's a date. October something. Damn, the number is faded. Their anniversary was in October. But which day? I can't believe I don't know this. There's got to be another clue somewhere.
Well, we're getting closer.
I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday.
Aha. October 13th. Come on, spin right.
October 13th. Mum's birthday.
So they were married 4 days before that. Okay?
Pretty sure my parents were married in October. I think it was close to her
After
birthday.
everything Atlas has done, how could you tell him about the expedition?
It's just all been too much. I needed to talk to someone. He's still my brother.
I don't trust him.
You don't have to, Richard, but please, trust me.
I'm sorry, my dear, but I know him. He'll take it to the papers. The investors will pull out.
Then go. Without me. Tonight. I will take care of Atlas. And then meet you in Tibet next week.
I was so young, but I still remember that terrible argument. It wasn't always an easy road for my parents. I think this was Dad's pocket watch. Looks like it stopped precisely at midnight.
It's weird.
This is Dad. I suppose it's a family tradition, but I can't imagine having one of these made of me.
A bust of Laura? Or Laura's bust? And look at that, another tape recorder.
I am bursting with pride. Amelia is with child. It is amazing how everything in life can change with such a simple event. Obviously, we don't know the gender, but already we've discussed possible names. Perhaps Benjamin, after my grandfather, or maybe Griffin. He was more infamous at Croft than even me. No, Amelia wouldn't have it. Besides, she's certain it's a girl. She favors a classic such as Scarlet or Kate, though I've made some headway with Lara. A subtle nod to the sun god Ra, and our days in Egypt, where certainly this child was conceived. I find myself thinking about this new life we've created, of how much she might be like us. For all my research into myths of immortality, I may have ignored the most obvious answer to the questions that plague me. We live on through our progeny, our genes, DNA, experiences passed through the generations. Perhaps this is the simple truth of eternal life, and I've just been too stubborn to accept it.
I
Dad may
think you're
have
right.
discovered the secret to immortality without even knowing it.
Immortality. Life goes on through our kids.
Okay, Lara, keep it together. You're starting to see things. Mum's atelier had sealed it soon after she died. Untouched for years, exactly as she left it.
Okay. Mom was a painter.
I stood up to my family's criticism, stood in defense of Richard and our love. But as my new life began in Croft Manor, doubt set in. How could love flourish in these cavernous halls and endless passageways? Had I made a terrible mistake? I have never been more delighted to be wrong. Richard welcomed me to the manor, my new home, with a game. It was a clue, written in jumbled words from 5 different languages, but it pointed the way forward. The next clue was a seemingly blank piece of parchment in the kitchen, where the heat of a candle revealed a message written in lemon juice. I followed each step, grinning like a child as I solved his riddles and chased the trail to its end. A white cloth stretched out on the lawn where a picnic was laid out. We laughed and ate, and my doubt vanished with the last of the morning mist. Love can and will endure.
So he used to do that with his mom. Or with his wife, I should say. Laura's mom.
I don't have any memory of this. I wish I could remember doing this. Mom died too young.
Don't know how Mom died either. I mean, really, we don't know if she's dead or not.
Mom with me as a baby. I've never seen this. Hard to believe I was ever that small.
Well, it's not like you aged backwards. I don't think you're Benjamin Button.
Mum's paintings. Which one was Dad's favorite?
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I should say I returned to my family's home. Atlas was there, in one of his foul moods, and even as he dripped venom for Richard with his cruel barbs, I could only laugh. To think that I once listened to my bitter brother in matters of my own happiness. My dismissal only served to infuriate him more. I left him there in Father's study, muttering to himself. On the drive back, as Winston took a longer route through the country, I looked through my paintings, Richard's favourite one among them, a simple abstract with blocks of red. I smiled, thinking about giving it to him. I was happy, and I was going home.
Oh, this is just a mini game, Christy.
Blocks of red. Dad's favorite painting. Maybe something about that painting will help me figure out the combination. Okay, back to the study to open that safe.
Here, let me show you. Like this, see? Well done, Lara. Well done.
I wonder how my life would have been different had she lived. I'm glad I still have so much of Mum's work.
Yeah, we're just in the Croft Manor. There's 3 mini games in the game. We've beaten the main game, so we're just doing the mini stuff right now. There was something down here, wasn't there, that I could open up? We could start a fire here. I missed a painting? Oh, you're talking about the main painting? Yeah, figure out which one is the best one, right? Or the favorite one? I mean, nothing else lit up in here, though. I don't think his. I mean, this is the red block painting, but I can't interact with it. Could be
Mistress
another
Lara,
painting, though, too.
I took the liberty of preparing a tray, as dinner did not go according to plans. I've included, in addition to your meal, a few treats. I would appreciate it if you kept this between us, but I felt tonight called for something special. If you will forgive me the indulgence, your rapid exit from the dinner table had me concerned, and I wanted to impart something that I hope sets your mind at ease. I have known your father for quite some time. There is an intensity to his passion that can be frightening, but I recognize that same passion in you. You're more like him than you know. Never doubt that he loves you more than his research, more than his artifacts, more than anything in this world. Storms pass, and tomorrow will be clear and blue again. When you have finished, please leave the tray outside. Be well. Yours, Winston.
Whatever happened to Winston? Okay, we're back into the library. Oh, we haven't gone up this ladder. Can I go up that ladder? There we go. Oh, there's something there.
This picture was taken in the library. 1820 additions to the main hall in progress.
It's a very old house. Very run-down house, though. Alright, so what do we got to do next here? Can only go so far. I think I've opened up everything I can open up. Can't go out to the front yard. There's something there.
Lara, since your return from your expedition to Yamatai, I've grown increasingly alarmed at your erratic behavior. I can only assume you suffered some kind of psychological trauma and are only acting out as a call for help. I want you to know that I hear you, loud and clear. Anna and I agree that it's time for you to be evaluated by a professional. I took the liberty of arranging an introduction to a highly qualified colleague of mine. You should be receiving the details in the post soon. I want to impress upon you the importance of this, Lara. As executor of the estate, it is my duty to see that it is left in capable hands. And if I may be blunt, you're acting like your father when he was at his worst. He nearly lost the manor himself in those days. I'd hate for you to repeat his mistakes. I encourage you to embrace the help I'm offering. Sincerely, your uncle.
Yeah, we don't like the uncle, though. Alright, I remember some stuff down in the, I mean, I haven't found a crowbar yet, so we can't really get everything that's down in the underground passages. But there might be something we can do down there. Not seeing anything else to really interact with. And maybe now that we have a key. I mean, there's nothing up here, right? Oh, there was something right there.
Amelia, the news has reached Mother. She knows that you broke off your engagement with the Earl of Farringdon. She is beside herself with worry. But, for the moment, she's controlling the narrative. As far as anyone knows, you're just having innocent second thoughts. But the moment your affair with Lord Croft goes public, it will be too late.
An affair?
Our name will be as ruined as this man you've chosen to bed. Don't you see that you're being selfish, Amelia? Please, consider your family. You're a de Mornay. Everything you do has a greater effect on us all. I'm coming down to London soon. Don't do anything rash until we have a chance to talk.
Yeah, I don't think good old uncle there really liked us. Liked the family. There we go. We got this key now. We can go down here. And I've already been in this area. Yep. Okay. So the only thing left I remember down here is the... is the crowbar.
My lord, I hope this missive finds you on a successful expedition and in good health. Before I bore you with estate affairs, I wanted to let you know that our little angel has been into some mischief. As always, I indulged her in our usual game of chess. Over the course of the game, she broached the subject of her mother. She's having trouble remembering her now, and wanted to enter her ladyship's atelier, which you sealed off, to play on her mother's piano. It enraged her when she wasn't allowed to go in, of course. For someone so young, she has such strong emotions. Later in the day, she set a trap for me in the walk-in freezer, of all places. Before I knew what was happening, I found myself locked inside. Mrs. Sheffield discovered me an hour later, shivering and somewhat peeved. It took us an additional hour to find Lara in the grounds. I know all her hiding places, of course, but this time she really did not want to be found. Call it years of observation, but I can tell when she's out of sorts. My lord, if I may be so bold, she misses you fiercely. She is lonely for her father. Please consider a call as soon as you are able.
Poor Winston. I remember being so angry. He was always so patient with me.
I know, Winston. I just want... Oh no! I didn't even see that!
You should also know by now, I'm not to be trifled with on this board, young lady. Mate.
Oh, I am going to win. Someday.
Hey, a crowbar.
I'm at a crossroads now. Good Lord, that's such a cliche. But there's truth in it. 2 roads before me. Both present joy and compromise. A life with Richard, adventure, intellectual pursuit, perhaps a new family. But also a man obsessed with something I cannot understand. Or a life of obligation, upholding the de Mornay name, embracing our traditions, not losing the family that raised me. Oh, this really is a rubbish choice. I don't want to lose them, but I love the life I've started to build with Richard. He comes with his own difficulties, but I can accept them. Will it be enough?
Man, between the family spending all their money on tape recorders and journals... I mean, at least we're still finding stuff along the way. I still have no idea what to do. We didn't go this way, did we? Well, that leads to the same spot, I think. 8, 8. I don't remember going here. Maybe we did. No, we had to have. Yeah, we did. Alright, how this house is still standing, I do not know. This foundation looks really, really bad. Assume I'd find a crowbar down here, maybe. I don't know. Or at least a pipe I can use. She likes tight places, though. Aha.
This bust of Anubis was from Dad's Egyptian collection. He must have put it down in the basement for our little expedition.
Alright, well, at least we're still finding stuff. This should lead me back into the library.
This is my handiwork. I used to love drawing pictures of tigers.
Aw, how neat.
Spent
Laura
so
the
many
tiger.
hours in here, reading, dreaming of my own adventures.
I don't know where to go. Let's go back all the way to the start and work our way back again, I guess. Just to make sure that everything is...
Dad, what do you keep in there?
Nothing too important, Lara. Estate business and such.
If it's not important, then why bother putting it in a safe?
I should know better than to try and pull one over on you. There is something important in here. And it's for you, should you need it someday.
Well, let's hope you came through for me, Dad.
Maybe we found everything to open the safe.
Okay, found all the clues. Let's see if I can figure this out.
Oh, we gotta... Okay. We gotta get the...
No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clue.
Alright. What was it here? It was, clues.
For God's sake, memorize the combination.
Laura's expedition treasure.
Lara's expedition treasure. My favorite painting by Amelia. The day of our wedding anniversary.
Alright, so remember this. Laura's expedition treasure. Favorite painting. Day of our wedding. Alright, so. Laura's expedition treasure was what?
I remember this now. Each district
it was
in
a
ancient
thing
Egypt
of
had
Anuba.
a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
I would assume we would have to use this somehow. So it looked like when we turned our birthday was 5. That I remember. But I don't see a Nuba on here. Or like 3 blocks or anything like that. So, I mean, the last number I'm guessing is 9 because it was 4 days prior to her birthday. Her birthday was on the 13th. So, but what do I do here? Laura's expedition treasure. Yeah, ancient Anubis bust.
This bust of Anubis was from Dad's Egyptian collection. He must have put it down in the basement for our little expedition.
I don't see a number on here, though. They always the expedition treasure. So what is the code? I'm gonna just guess a wild number here.
That worked.
Oh, look at that.
It makes me happy to know that Dad kept this safe.
A handprint. Okay. I don't know why we have this.
No, that's not what I'm looking for.
No. Yay!
I am numb. It is taking all my willpower to hold back the overwhelming grief. Amelia's plane crashed in the mountains.
Ooh.
She died alone in the snow, waiting for me to find her. Oh God, not her, not now. I cannot accept it.
So Mom
Life
did
without
die.
her is too painful to imagine. I know what must be done. And I am resolved. I'm going to bring her back.
Huh?
Perhaps this is why I am here. Perhaps this is fate. A test of my faith in the truth I've sought for so long. Roth will fight me on this, but I can't face Lara. I can't look into her eyes unless I try. I must try to bring Amelia back. The monks are preparing the elixir now, and then we will see if all my years of hunting this truth was for naught.
Dad,
Okay.
what did you do?
Zombie mom? Is that what we got?
Dad's sequel to his first book on immortality. He never got a chance to publish it. Handwritten. This is the only copy.
Oh.
Damn, this isn't it either. I was certain there had to be a will in here. Wait, what's that?
There's still one more thing.
A blank page.
We know nothing's blank.
Dad must have left this for me. It has to be important.
To the fireplace. I walked right by the entrance of the library, didn't I? There we go. I mean, it even has a sign on the door that says library.
A hidden message.
Ooh, okay, that is downstairs. All right. So we have to move something downstairs. All right. All right. I don't know. Maybe we'll find a crowbar down here too. Or maybe we'd never find the crowbar. I don't know. I don't know many foundations though that have like chain link fence down in the basement though. It's kind of weird that they have that. All right, so it should be right here. Aha. Where's the message at? Oh. 549? No.
Nope, that's wrong. The answer has to be on the page with the invisible ink.
I don't remember a code on there. Papers. It's just finding out which message it is. Okay, we did the save. Broken.
I am numb.
It's not that. It's not a relic, is it? All right.
It makes me happy to know that Dad kept this safe.
Seeing if he did something on our clay imprint, but it doesn't look like it. Okay.
A hidden message. What are these strange marks? They have to be some kind of clue.
Okay, it's on the back here. Uses our thing. So, what do we got here? We got a bird. Okay, a couple dots. All right. So where is the? There we go.
I remember this now.
Okay, so one.
Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
The third one is 2. It looks like. It was a bird.
A hidden message.
What is this third one though? Or the second one here. All right. It just has like a thing on the bottom there.
I remember this now.
4, maybe?
Each district
so
in ancient
1,
Egypt
4,
had a symbol and a number. I always preferred
1,
these
4,
symbols
2.
to the
Let's try that. 1, 4, 2. Aha! Look at that. We figured it out. Where are we at now?
Damn, locked in.
That's not good. Come on, it's telling me to interact here somewhere. There we go.
Did this open the secret door from the inside? Hope I'm not trapped in here.
This looks like a fairly modern
Dad built
addition,
all
though.
of this just to keep his research safe.
Oh! Look at that. He had a secret hiding spot. Oh, look at that! Another tape recorder.
The renovations are proceeding in secret. The work crew Roth hired for the job have been paid handsomely to keep the details of the job out of the records, so I'm fairly confident no word will get out about what I'm doing. I've been careless with presenting my findings, attracting all the wrong sorts of attention. Roth thinks I'm being paranoid by building this secret vault, but I know I'm being watched. My work is too important, and potentially too dangerous. It can't fall into the wrong hands. I need a secure place to keep it all safe.
Very, very interesting. So what else you got down here, Dad? That's a weird symbol right there.
Might be able to use this to access
the crowbar.
other parts of the manor.
We found the crowbar. So now we can open up the... The only thing I know that we can open up is
This was part of a set of
lockers there.
statues Dad found in China. He thought it was linked to the Temple of Xian. Perhaps I should look into it someday.
It's kind of cool. Green dragon. Jade. Very nice.
It's over. I have done all that I could, and my Amelia is still cold and dead. Roth first scowled at my designs. Then he pleaded with me not to go through with the ritual. Not because he feared it might work, but because he feared what I might do when it failed. And it has failed. There is no doubt in that. I prepared everything according to my research. When I dropped the stone into the elixir and held it to her lips, I thought for the barest moment that it had worked. The hour was midnight and my pocket watch stopped inexplicably. There was a charge in the air like the moment before a lightning strike. For a heartbeat, I imagined that my life was being drawn from me as one empties a glass in order to be poured back into Amelia. I would have welcomed death if the last thing I saw were her eyes, clear and alive again. But the moment passed. Amelia is still dead, and I was no Orpheus. We will return to the manor and lay her to rest. I owe her that much.
It'd be kind of weird, though, having a zombie mob.
You brought her home. She's here, somewhere. Dad's collected knowledge. There must be so many secrets hidden in here.
But yet we can't open it up and look at it.
Richard, I tried to see you in person last week, but your manservant hustled me away like some common tout peddling silverware. He told me you are heartbroken and you're not yet ready to see visitors. He told me you blame yourself for your loss. Well, to that, I say, you had damn well better. I hope it hurts. I hope every moment of your life from this day forward is a ringing echo of loss. I hope you live just long enough to feel that pain grow when you hoped it would diminish, because you earned it.
He's a nice guy.
You stole Amelia from us. You ruined her reputation and poisoned her mind with a fantasy for children. In the end, you might as well have choked the life from her with your own hands. Do not contact me again, ever. But you must make arrangements for the future of your daughter. Have you considered perhaps it would be better if you followed Amelia sooner rather than later? As Lara's legal guardian, perhaps I could erase some of the damage you've already done to the poor girl. If not, I will do everything in my power to see to it that the Croft name is forgotten. Lara deserves better than you. So did Amelia. And so do we all.
Wow. Atlas is such a nice guy. I want to go to dinner with him. What is this here now?
There's an inscription. This is the Croft universe. Our knowledge is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north.
Very interesting. This is the final puzzle, though.
Our past to the north. Could there be something else beneath the manor?
we know this area.
Hi, Dad. So I know I only just returned to school, but when can I come out to the dig site again? It's just so boring here. We're doing all the stuff I already read last summer. I always end up staring out the window and thinking about our expeditions, and then I'm yelled at for daydreaming. I promise I'll be good and not disturb you and just work wherever you tell me. I just miss it, Dad. And I miss you.
Aww. She never really got to spend time with her dad, it seems like. Alright, let's go back and check out the other locked lockers here. So we're going to have to go through the basement again. Just want to check this out. We're going to have to spend a fortune just renovating this place, though. At least getting up to where it doesn't appear like it's going to fall down on itself. Really? We opened that for nothing?
Lord Croft is resolved to seal the west wing of the manor. I try to talk sense into him, but he will not be swayed. And to make matters worse, I believe his experiences in Tibet have only further fueled the fire of his obsession. He's now up at all hours in his study, researching God knows what. And poor Lara, she is so confused. Too young to understand the tragedy that has befallen this great house. My dearest hope is that Lord Croft will emerge from his grief and embrace fatherhood and the love of his daughter. But I fear he may give in to his obsessive nature, that which Lady Amelia tempered in him so well. In any case, I will be a rock for young Lara. She will never sense tragedy and sorrow in me, only the love and support she deserves.
Winston seemed to be like a very good guy. Alright, so what do we got to do now? I mean, we're 82% done. We still need some more documents and some more relics, so we haven't found everything. I mean, the final puzzle, the sun-shaped plaque. There's a description of the Croft universe. Our knowledge to the east, respite to the west. Our future is to the south, and our past is in the north, huh? I mean, I just don't know what to do with this thing here.
There's an inscription. This is the Croft universe. Our knowledge is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north.
Alright, there was something else in his office that said important. So I will go back there. I remember seeing it when we broke open the wall. Alright, I can't do anything though. Oh, needs proof, important. No, 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 don't climb through the wall. Come on. Go back in here. There gotta be something else missing in here, right? Nothing seems to be lighting up though. No notes. No. Oh, there's a switch here. Ooh.
Amazing. Even in here, Dad went out of his way to hide his findings.
Black light.
My love. It is silent. So peacefully silent now. Even after the madness and chaos of the crash, I can't help but still wonder at the beauty of these mountains. I understand the magic that drew you here. Please know that I feel no pain in this moment. Only immense sadness. Sadness that I couldn't see your smiling face once more. That I'll never meet the wonderful woman that our daughter will become. There is so much to say, but I'm tired. The sun is setting. The cold of night will overwhelm me. I know I will fall asleep soon, and likely never again awaken in this world. I'm scared. Richard, what lies beyond? You know I've always struggled with faith, so I'm holding on to yours for now. I'm holding on as best I can, my love. Become the father Lara deserves. Know that I will live on in her.
Wow. That's a deep letter right there.
Faced death alone. She was so brave. Dad's Tibetan scroll. I remember he used to pore over this late into the night.
We can't read it? And why didn't we see those things before we turned on the black light?
The missing page from the renovation plans. They didn't want anyone outside the family knowing about this crypt.
Okay. How much more things do we gotta get? Can't be much more here. It is. It is. Poor mom, you know? Alright, well this didn't give me any clue on what to do next, so. We didn't open up any new areas. I don't see anything else I can interact with. At least the cockroaches are still around. Okay. Well, we gotta go here, it looks like. Back to... That's the middle of the house. We know where that's at. Alright, I don't know if I can go back or not. Or are we locked in? No. We are locked in. So we have to take the long way around. I've always liked lights that do that. When you walk, they turn on. I don't know why. Just like them. Alright. Back up to the library. Okay, we gotta go to the middle of the house. Oh, I bet you we put that there.
Our knowledge is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north.
Behind this? No? Where do we go? Where do we go? I mean, our future is to the north, but we can't do anything. Past is to the south. Okay, facing this way, so east would be that way. And west would be, yeah, the west wing. So I'm wondering if we got to go back into the west wing. That would make the most sense, probably. I mean, now that we know that Mom is buried, supposedly near here, maybe something, maybe we're gonna find Mom, I don't know. As long as we don't have to find zombie Mom, we're all right.
My lord, we all hope your work was well received at the conference and look forward to your return. As is so often the case with these missives, I wanted to call your attention to an incident involving our little angel. It seems that Lara has been the subject of some ridicule amongst the other girls at school. From what I can gather, some of the other young ladies were teasing her for being too much of a tomboy.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know how Lara can get when pushed into a corner. Let's just say they won't be bothering her again. But I do think their words have had an effect. I believe Lara has been missing her mother lately. She's begun to worry that she isn't like the other girls. And having grown up with only a father, it shouldn't come as a surprise that she has trouble relating to them. I wonder if this new friend of yours, Anna, is it? Perhaps she might prove a welcome influence. It might be worth bringing her to the manor to meet Lara. In any case, I'll let you decide the proper time to do that. Please travel home safely. Yours, Winston.
Well, we beat the main game. This is a side game. There's 3 side games you can do in the game here, and this is one of the side games. It still says my objective is there, though. So I guess let's go back there. I am doing well. Yourself? Hopefully last night wasn't too much of a pain for you. All right, I'm at the objective. Solve the riddle of the sun-shaped plaque. Yeah, that's always good. Mine's a little bit more on the white side, but kind of snowed again last night. I cannot interact with this thing. How am I going to solve a puzzle where I can't interact with anything? Oh, there it is right there. I went up too far. The first thing I went to was the cloth. Oh, now we're going into the family crypt. How nice. No zombie mom down here, please. No zombie mom. How would you feel if you had a family crypt underneath your house?
This crypt was here all along.
I expected a sort of crushing finality to grip me when we returned to the manor to lay Amelia to rest. Indeed, once the last of my funereal duties were performed, I fully believed that I would crumple to the ground next to her and expire, not from grief, but succumbing to the terrible exhaustion of the last few weeks. Instead, as the mausoleum stones slid into place, I felt a sort of peace and energy, one that I confess caught me entirely off guard. This was not the terminus of our story, and I was a fool to think so. Her body may be gone, but her spirit still resides here, in the manor, in me, in Lara. Her soul is forever twined with mine, and death is just a momentary interruption. I walked out of that cold quiet into a sunlight that burned my eyes, and I have never been more sure. Death is not the end, and there is work yet to do.
I mean, I guess true. That's one way of looking at it. There's Mom. How nice. See, if we would have known this, we probably would have, you know, buried Dad down here.
Can it be? Dad, you did bring her home.
You did.
My dearest Lara.
No, you can't.
It is difficult to write this, knowing these may only ever be words on a page to you. I wonder if you will remember my voice. Will you remember the way we used to play and laugh? Will you remember me comforting you when you were sad? Know that I'm still with you, Lara. My energy, my love. It's within you. It always will be. Use that energy to pursue your passions in life. Never let others determine your journey. You become who you are through your choices, through the love you give and the promises you keep. I hope you are happy, that you are loved and successful in whatever it is you choose to do. I am proud of you, my darling. Remember me with all my love, your mother.
Wow. Well, we found Mom. And that is the end of that one.
What's this? A letter.
Have become available. All right.
Lara, I have received the notarized affidavit confirming Amelia's grave and the discovery of the burial crypt within the manor premises. While I can't fathom why your father would hide your mother's fate from her own family, I cannot deny that any legal claims I may have had on the estate are now null and void. Croft Manor and the remainder of your father's assets are now yours in perpetuity to do with as you wish. If there comes a time when you require assistance in managing the estate, I hope you will consider contacting me to retain my services. Sincerely, your uncle.
I was going to say so people can park their bike.
I've been so focused on defying my uncle, of fighting to keep his hands off this manor, that I never realized how much this place actually means to me. But since I've been here, I can feel the presence of my mother and father. I sense the entire history of my family and the deep roots we have in this place. I want to honor my parents. I want to honor all of my ancestors. The Croft family may be all but destroyed, but I will make our name and our home great again.
You go, girl. All right, we got to find his head. Okay, because it did say that new things have appeared in the house here. So, guess we just got to go room to room. I need food pretty soon too. Wrong way. Let's go down here and see if there's anything in here that we missed. I mean, we're so close to getting 100%, right? Yeah, I mean, we need one more document and 9 more relics, and that's it. We're 90% complete. Gotta finish it all, right? I don't see anything down here, though. I really need to get a maid down here, though, that's for sure. I would move in with Laura. No problem. I'll help Laura out. Clock is annoying. Okay, we got
the broken sword I brought back from Yamatai.
Oh, you brought that back, huh? I never know what you brought back from your quest.
The Atlas. Such an amazing piece of craftsmanship. Sophia insisted I take it home with me.
Sophia wasn't even in this game. There's all of our stuff right there, though. Aha, there's a head.
One of Dad's Yoruba masks. A gift from a friend he met on an expedition in Nigeria.
Interesting. Alright. Oh, there's our handguns.
I can still remember the last time I fired these.
We didn't have the dual pistols on this game, though. And we barely had him in the last game. We only had him at the final scene. So did that help us with anything? No, it did not. That's... Okay. Well, maybe. Yeah, okay. So we're down to 4 and 1. 4 and 1. Alright. We're getting close. Anything else up here? There's a lot in this room, though. No, okay, let's check out the library here. I think we already checked out the library. I just didn't check out up here. Don't see anything. So the only thing left would be down in either Mom's wing or the servant's wing. Let's go down to the other side and go check out Mom's area, because I just have a feeling that's going to be a better area to search. I mean, it's not really Mom's wing, it's the, you know, parents' wing, but... Clocks are loud. Nothing in here. Alright. Well, let's check out the... I just feel like there should be a door there. Okay, how about her studio? No. Piano? Can we do anything with the piano? No? We wanted to play the piano as a kid. Hmm. I wonder how good of an artist she was, though. Alright, and, I guess, the only thing left is the servants area. Unless they're just spread out throughout the house. Could be up here. Let's make a little lap around here. Oh.
This belongs to Anna. Most of her belongings are in the guest house. What was she doing in here?
Don't know. Stop smoking. Love R.
Someone has a sense of humor.
Alright, that was another one. Okay. I mean, there's not that many rooms that we can really check out. Alright. First floor, ladies' lingerie. That's the library. Already checked out that. And this is the main floor. Okay, let's check out the main floor. And then we'll go back into the servants area. Don't seem to be finding anything. I guess the last thing to check out really is thoroughly checking out the library. Okay, that's open now. Oh yeah, it could be in the lab. The secret lab. So let's go down there. Because that leads us back into the underground anyways. I don't remember that being there. Oh, because this is our stuff now. We're making use of this down here now. That's the Prophet right there, and that's the first one, the Yamatai mission. This leads us up into the library. Okay. I don't know where else things could be, unless they're just... And I thought we went through the library pretty good. Got something here.
My stuffed bear. I couldn't have a tomb without a mummy.
That is awesome right there. The mummy bear. I want a basement just like this now so I can have a mummy bear. Alright, and we're back up to the servants area again. Alright, well, we need 3 items in this house. I mean... We're just getting so close to finishing it. I think the only thing that left is the possibility of it's in the library. There was nothing to do in this room though, which is kind of weird. And let's move this back because we already looked up there. So let's move it back over here. Maybe there's something up here. Nope. I can't imagine having all these books and probably read them all too. All ancient stuff. And trying to remember it all. Can't climb up there. I don't know. Any ideas? Any ideas whatsoever? I need to find something. No, we don't know where that's at. Alright, we've checked the tomb. We've checked Mom's area. We checked Dad's study. I don't know where these other things are. I don't know anywhere else to go to. And nothing's coming up with my Scooby vision. Anywhere. I can understand not finding like a relic, but you figure we'd be able to find all the documents. It's pretty sad when, you know, we have an electric heater right next to a fireplace. I bet you these houses get extremely cold though. Alright, back into the office. Did we miss anything here? I don't see anything lit up anywhere. Wonder who that's a picture of. I mean, it looks kind of like me. I thought one of the things we had to do was find this guy's head on the for the night there, but I haven't seen a head anywhere. Can't open the desk. I have no idea what that is. Nice view outside. Looks like we're on a lake. Hmm. I don't know where to go. No ideas from you guys? Anywhere? Check out something, you know, recheck something, I don't care. Or is everyone lurking? Or have I put everyone to sleep? Definitely can't go that way. Check all these windowsills. Alright, I mean, I guess let's go back down to the gravesite here. I just assumed there'd be something down here. Oh, there it is.
My great-grandmother Rose, nicknamed the Golden Rose for her perfect reputation. I wonder what she would have thought of me.
Okay. So that is something. So we now need 2 items. Is there something in this one? Nope. Is there anything on the grave? Can't jump on it though, huh? I mean, I wonder, you know, because when we came down, these torches were burning. How do they always stay burning? Do they have like a gas feed or something? Just trying to read the names here. Can't do anything to it. Can't push it open. Can't see zombie mom. All right, well. I don't know. It's hard to believe that we're missing 1 document and 1 relic. Still, I would like this house. Can you imagine that? All that being glass, all that natural light that would come in all the time? That'd be just amazing. I mean, I guess I really didn't look in here. Doesn't seem to be anything except for a tree. Where the heck are these last 2 pieces at? Come on. We want to get these last 2 pieces. Missing 1 relic and 1 document. Need something. Ugh. How come I can't light this fireplace up? Can light all the other ones up. Can't light that one up. Alright. Wow, this is taking forever. Don't ask me to be a detective. I can't find anything. I have no idea where it's at. I have looked and looked and looked and looked. We haven't found anything. we've looked in here so many times. I don't know. I have no idea where anything's at. But, alright. I can reload a checkpoint, huh? That's kind of cool. What's the survival guide? Oh, that's nothing. Okay. Back. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. Well, there is still 2 more little games. We can just explore the Croft Manor. And we can do the Laura's Nightmare. A bonus challenge set in the Croft Manor for combat enthusiasts. Battle through the manor halls, gather weapons and ammo, and survive the nightmare. That looks kind of fun. Let's check out this one just real quick. Alright, continue. I gotta pick something? Alright. We're gonna try to do that, the bullet hole one. We don't need I don't need to do a card, do I? Randomize, there we go. Start game. Alright. Let's see if we can do this. I don't know. Now we gotta go through the house and try to get somebody.
Lara, it is unfortunate that you have forced my hand in this matter, but so be it. I will never allow you to make this manor your home again. If you stay, you will perish like your pathetic father.
Are we doing the same thing over again? Just now we gotta shoot things?
Sister, I will grind the Croft Manor to dust and leave it utterly destroyed, forgotten for all time. It is too late for you now.
This is a nightmare. It can't be real.
I don't have any bullets. I need bullets. I don't have ammo. I can't kill him. Get away from me. Alright, well I got the master key. And we're almost dead. I don't have a weapon, dude. Well, that's going to be fun. We might have to go back and do that one. But for now, that's it.
This is a nightmare. It can't be real.
Look at this. Got people climbing under the beds and everything. I think we're going to end it here, guys. Never did find the last relic or last thing, but that's all right. Next, we're going to jump into Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So, tune in next time for Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So, till next time, everyone. Hope everyone stays safe out there. And you have a good day. I will be back on in probably about an hour or so. Half hour to an hour, give or take. So, and we'll be doing Shadow. So, yeah, as we continue our Lara Croft journey here. Yes, you did get to see the ending, and you get to see us do something else here for a little bit, but that's all good. So anyways, guys, like I said, thank you very much, and see you in a bit. Till next time, everybody. See you later.